Oh, oh Lord. What? Huh? Yeah, I just said, oh Lord. Can you turn off that light, please? Oh. So everyone can see my beautiful, glowing, gleaming forehead. I'll have to change my name to like forehead. Okay. Yeah. Or like nigga mind. Something like that. I don't know. I love you too. Oh. You know what I need to do? I need to call my moderator. I need to see if my moderator's gonna join before I start reacting to videos. Let's see if she'll answer.
Of course, you want to leech off me for content.
Oh no way, they're both here. Everyone say hi. They're here. There's no where the fuck are you guys? I need both of my moderators.
Are you live? Yes, he is.
My forehead is gleaming in the light right now.
He is live. That's why I said Dookie Blunt is now live. Twitch.com/Dookie Blunt, capital D, capital B.
You see that? This is why they're my moderators. Well, this is why Carly's my moderator. Brennan is kind of fucking useless.
Brennan is just
Okay, how about you look at your analytics, bitch?
No. You know what? I apologize. I apologize. He's my editor because I'm too lazy to fucking edit myself. I ain't gonna lie. I fucking hate editing. That shit is ass.
content manager.
Yeah, he's my content manager. I'm gonna have him fucking discuss my business dealings when I start getting ads. Bro's gonna fucking rip me a new one.
No, I just joined your live, and then I shit you not, 2 seconds later, I get the call from no other than twitch.com/Dookie.
She just keeps shouting my ass out. You should do that. You should be like a bot in my chat. Just keep fucking copying and pasting the link.
No, I literally saw you getting on the phone, and I was like, I shit you not, I'm about to get a call.
Yep. Yeah, you already know. You see that live? You see that shit go live? I'm calling your ass.
It's almost like I have notifications on for you for twitch.com/Dookieblunt.
Wow. My fucking content manager, everybody, and my editor doesn't have my fucking notification turned on. Oh my god. You're on thin ice. You're on thin ice. I act like I got options.
Oh,
What?
it's an O.
No, Carly, me and you need to talk about Love Island too. That's another thing. You haven't watched movie night, bruh?
No, today's episode, I watched.
There's no episode today.
There's not?
No, it's Wednesday.
Oh, you're right.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Big thing.
Unbelievable. Hey, Brennan, you want to fucking hop in a Discord call so I can fucking farm you for content?
Farm for content.
Yeah. Or both of you. That'd actually be better. Both of you fucking join the Discord call.
Yeah, we could.
Where's where'd dipshit go?
Did you just not hear? Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on.
No,
We're having technical difficulties. Hold on.
technical difficulties with what? Okay. Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'll go fuck myself. Yeah, boy.
Boy. Just go ahead and get started. We'll do like in a second.
Oh my god.
Brother.
Oh. No, yeah, it does. Carly, you don't understand. I'm a fucking influencer now, so the world literally revolves around me. Jesus. We lost him, guys. We lost him. We lost him. Don't do that. If I lose a follower, my ego can't handle it. I will fucking blow my brains out on live.
We're about to lose follower, guys.
And you're irrelevant.
And
Alright, well, fucking let me know when you guys are ready to join the Discord call. I'm gonna react to this fucking video that my nephew sent me to see if it's a good video.
okay, we will.
You still have family that talk?
Yeah, so I'm amazed as well.
Your in-law.
Nephew-in-law. Yeah.
In-law.
What? Nephew, is it the little annoying one or is it the other one?
It's the fucking it's the
Wait, did you watch? My fault. I'll start off.
it's the cool one.
Ah,
They're both cool. I'll say that. They're both cool.
very cool.
They're both
Alright,
cool.
we'll let you go. We'll let you go, Dookie Blunt.
Alright, fuck nigga. Fucking let me know.
Okay.
Let me I apologize. Let me know if you're gonna join or not.
Okay.
What is he saying? No, what is this bitch ass saying? No. What did he say?
Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Okay. Okay. Bye.
Let's start with the unbelievable and work our way towards the ones that shouldn't even exist. Number 3, the soldier
Wait,
who.
what the
Let's
fuck
start
is
with
this? The war ended, but they never got the message. Soldiers who fought long after the war ended.
unbelievable
Okay.
and work our way towards the ones that shouldn't even exist. Number 3, the soldier who kept fighting after it ended. When the war ended, there was one soldier who stayed behind,
the fuck?
and no one knew why. The year is 1945. Germany and Japan had just surrendered, marking the end of World War II. Troops from around the world were returning home, reuniting with their families. But deep in the jungle of Morotai Island in Indonesia, a group of men from the Imperial Japanese Army never received the message. The last order they were given was to fight it out, and with no way to communicate, they did just that. The island was occupied by the Allied forces who routinely did land sweeps, but every time they got close to the Japanese unit, the men began to unload their magazines. The Allied forces
Bro, what the fuck? Oh, I just be like, you lost, bro. It's over. Bro, just mag dumped on their asses. For what though? Like, what's the point? I mean, I guess it's fucking I lost, so fuck it. I'm just gonna take out as many guys as I can. It kind of seems pointless, but
yelled at them to stop fighting since the war was over. But the Japanese unit thought it was a trick to get them to surrender, so they continued fighting. Months would go by, and with many gunfights, the unit began to lose men. Many were killed in combat, others were captured, starved, or died from disease, while some were consumed by fear and fled deeper into the jungle to never be seen again. Eventually, the months became years, and their numbers dwindled down to just 12 men. One day,
Yo, they were fucking out there for years, bruh. They were in that much delusion. They just sat out in the forest for years. Also, I like how fucking Spider-Man is just chilling in the fucking tree right here. Look.
the men came across leaflets that had been dropped from planes stating that the war was over. But yet again, the men thought it was another trick and dismissed them as propaganda. Over the years, the men continued to see warplanes in the sky, and with so many of them flying overhead, they knew they had made the right decision, as it was
Having technical difficulty. How the fuck are you having technical difficulties? What are you doing? You actual idiot.
clear that the war was still ongoing. But little did the men know the Indonesian Air Force was nearby, and the pilots were simply practicing. After 12 years in the unbearable jungle, one of the men decided to leave the unit and flee further into the wilderness.
I'm banning every viewer. I don't care. We can talk about this, Carly. We can talk about this. We can come to an agreement. Please. Please. What do you want me to do? I'll dance on camera like a monkey. Please. 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 Oh, Holy One, please. Dance. Bro, don't make me fucking dance like a monkey, dog. Don't make me fucking. Don't make me dance like a monkey. Okay, okay. Fuck. I'm in my underwear, though. Shake some ass is crazy, bro. I'm not shaking ass. I'm a slave to my viewers. This is what my life has come to. Sorry, I just had to sit there with that I just fucking did that. I don't know how many fucking people are in here. I hope it's just you two. I fucking pray to God.
Yes. Some say the men had tried to kill him, or
Me.
he simply thought he was better off alone. This man's name was Teruo Nakamura, a man who, by all accounts, was already dead. As Nakamura ventured deeper into the jungle, he settled on a plot of land, built a small hut, and planted sweet potatoes. He spent his days fishing and cooking his catch in the dead of night, so as not to alert the enemy with the smoke of his fire. He spent his nights staring up at the moon, wondering what his family back home was doing. He continued to live the same day over and over again.
Bro, you can go home, dog. Y'all niggas lost. I just don't understand, bro. Like, there's nothing has been going on for 12 fucking years. And then this nigga's just out here. And then he's upset because he's like, oh, I wonder where what my family's doing. Bro, just go home. What the fuck?
And even more years would pass him by. Little did he know, he was the only Japanese soldier left on the island. His fellow soldiers had died or left the
Bruh.
island long ago. It is believed that a pilot flying over the island saw a small area that looked flat and seemed to be inhabited, so he reported the coordinates to the Indonesian authorities. A day just like the thousands of days before it, Nakamura was barely surviving when out of nowhere he heard something in the distance. But the years of exhaustion had caught up to him. He didn't bother to reach for his rifle and didn't even put up a fight. As the noises approached, he began to make out what sounded like a familiar melody from a previous life. And as he looked out into the jungle, a figure holding a white and red cloth emerged, and the melody they were singing was the Japanese national anthem. Nakamura was quickly taken to a hospital. There, he looked in the mirror, but the person who was staring back was not him. An older man, full of wrinkles and gray hair, a stranger. How many years had gone by? He was taken home to reunite.
Bro, he had to have some kind of like fucking psychological disorder from the war. There's no way. There's no way this guy just sat there his entire fucking life. He had to have been like paranoid or something. I just refuse to believe that he was sane. And I'd be pissed. I'd be so fucking mad. I mean, at the same time, it's fucking his fault though. Like there was no everyone else died. Why the fuck? I would just fucking put a bullet in my head. To be honest, what the fuck?
with his family, but even that reality would become a nightmare. Both his parents had died many years ago. His wife, believing that he had died in the war, was now remarried, and his once infant son was now a grown man with 4 children of his own. It had been 30 long years, and the world had moved on without him. This picture was taken just moments after he had returned home and learned the heartbreaking news. Seeing the situation, his wife's new husband offered to move out of the home to let the couple reunite, but Nakamura refused the offer so as not to cause chaos to the family. He settled into an apartment nearby and was just happy he could visit them often. 4 years later, Nakamura would pass from lung cancer. Number 2, the
See, but fuck you, Carly. Bitch. My bad. I had a reaction to that. Bro came back and his life was just gone. I low-key don't feel bad for him though. Like, bro is actually just a fucking huck to his government. He's like, no, I can't go home. It's just propaganda. Fuck my family. I'm gonna stay out here in the jungle. And that's why your wife left you.
Soldier who disappeared into the jungle. Deep in the jungle, 3 soldiers were still living in hiding, completely cut off from the world. One of them was Soichi Yokoi, a soldier stationed in the island of Guam during the war. One day, Allied planes began flying overhead, dropping thousands of bombs onto the island. The attack
That's not
was
funny.
relentless, killing many of his fellow soldiers and destroying their
That's not funny.
equipment and supplies. After the attack, American forces swarmed the island and a deadly battle broke out. Thousands of men were either killed in battle or captured, with only around 100 Japanese soldiers surviving the onslaught. Yokoi and 9 of his
Damn.
fellow soldiers just barely managed to escape with their lives and headed deeper into the dense and unforgivable jungle. For the next few days, the men moved around endlessly to evade capture, surviving off their rations of food. But eventually, their food ran out, and in a desperate attempt to survive, the group of men separated and broke off into smaller groups. Yokoi and 2 other men, Mikio Shichi and Satoshi Nakahata, were one of those groups and continued to travel further into the jungle. Once they were deep enough, the 3 men built underground caves for themselves, which they hid in during the day to avoid capture. The men survived by hunting and eating poisonous frogs, rats, bugs, snails, fruit, and anything they can get their hands on. This miserable existence went
Why the hell were they eating poisonous frogs? How did they not die? Unless there's a certain way you can cook a fucking poisonous frog. How the fuck did they not die? Dead ass though. That's my
on for months, and then those months turned into years. One day, the men came across leaflets laying on the floor, stating that the war was over. The men all agreed it was propaganda meant to lure them out of hiding.
What do you mean it's propaganda? I don't feel bad for these people, bro. If I'm in this, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because you're in war. War makes you do fucking crazy things. Me, I get a fucking pamphlet from the ground. The war's over. I don't give a fuck. I will suspend disbelief. I'm leaving. Deuces. I'm not coming back. The fuck? Why do I want to keep fighting in a war?
To be killed or captured, so they remained in the jungle. The men alternated every few days to visit each other in their caves, passing the time telling stories, joking, and fantasizing about all the things they would do when they finally returned home. These stories went on for years, and soon,
You can go home for years, and nothing like clicked in your brain. Like nothing clicked in your brain. Like, maybe that pamphlet wasn't lying. Not one of you was like, you know what? I'll take one for the team. I'll go out and check and see if the war's actually over.
time itself became a blur. One year, a massive typhoon hit the island, destroying much of the vegetation and making finding food nearly impossible. For the next couple of years, the men were struggling to meet their nutritional needs and were barely surviving. The men were set to meet.
What you doing if a 8'6" skinwalker comes into your room and rips your arms off, pussy? I don't know how to feel about that fucking comment. There's a lot to go on there. One, it seems like a threat. And another one, you just called me a pussy. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do? An 8'6" fucking skinwalker walks into my house. Fuck am I gonna do? I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna be like, yep, it was a nice life. Fuck off. Fuck off. React to that one. React to what one? React to what? But what the fuck am I gonna do? I don't know. Dab him up and be like, thanks, I guess. Fuck am I gonna do? Fucking talk to it like it's my son. Now you listen here, young man. Fuck. No, he's gonna eat my shit and then fucking turn into me. Fucking Curly, aren't you terrified of skinwalkers? There's one behind you.
As they usually did every few days, so Yokoi crossed a small section of the jungle to visit his friends. Once he had arrived,
I'm a skinwalker.
Yokoi dropped down into his friend's cave, but what he found was nothing he could have prepared for. Inside that dark and isolated cave, laid Shishi's lifeless body, turned on its side.
Damn. Skinwalker, 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 baby, Skinwalker.
It was clear he had fallen asleep, but his body had finally had enough. Caught up in the horror, he ran through the jungle straight to Nakahata's cave to tell him. In a panic, he dropped down inside, but before he could speak, he saw it.
I like the way we're
Nakahata's
looking at it,
body, also laying on its side. He had died as well. The death of both his brothers hit Yokoi extremely hard, and he went days without eating or
Guy,
sleeping.
I'll just kill myself.
Later stating that he felt the warmth leave his heart that day. For the next few years, Yokoi lived alone, growing more paranoid as time went on, yet continuing to survive off the land, eating whatever he could find and only moving in the dead of night, carefully erasing his footsteps. One day, Yokoi got very sick in the jungle and was certain he would die from it, so he went in his cave to lay down and die. There, at least he knew the enemy would never find his corpse. But to his surprise, he woke up the following morning still breathing. The years in complete isolation continued, but eventually, Yokoi's luck finally ran out. One day, he headed down to a nearby river and was shocked to encounter 2 enemy soldiers from the Allied forces. Knowing that he had been discovered, it would only be a matter of time before he would be captured and killed. So he decided to catch them off guard and kill them before they had their chance. But the men easily restrained him. They dragged him across a section of the jungle and into a dark building, and then did something he never expected. They handed him a bowl of hot soup. It turned out that the men were hunters, not soldiers. Yokoi was then turned into authorities and was set to return home. The news of Yokoi's capture exploded in Japan, and soon everyone wanted to hear his remarkable story. But before he would tell it, he first had to make a stop. He returned to his family's home to discover that
Bro,
they
what
had
the
died
fuck?
long ago while he was away. He traveled down to their family.
I don't know. I just have a hard time fucking feeling bad for this nigga. I don't know. I don't fucking care. Like, you were told the war was over, brother. This shit went on for years. I don't know. I guess fucking war does shit to you. I would be so desperate to get the fuck out of there. Like, I would not care. Like, I'd be over it in like 2 fucking weeks. I'd be like, all right, maybe that fucking pamphlet was saying something. It's hard to have. And then they're like shocked when they come back and like their loved ones are either remarried and they're like their son's grown up. Well, what the fuck? Their son grew up and then their parents died. Nigga, you were in the jungle for 20 fucking years. I don't know what to tell you. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen? Time's gonna stop?
Gravestone, where he wept uncontrollably. There, he saw what was written on the stone, that he himself had been dead for nearly 30 years. Yokoi's story was broadcast on
30
news
years.
stations and TV shows, and he toured Japan for months. People fell in love with him, and he became a popular TV personality. He got married, had children, and settled down.
Yeah,
Yokoi
see?
lived a peaceful and
Yeah.
quiet life until the day he passed, at the age of 82. Yokoi had spent 26 long years of his life in the jungle. Number 1. The
26, bruh? How did you even keep doing that? Again, I would be done after like a fucking week.
soldier who never believed it was over. Long after the war was over, one soldier was still hiding in the jungle, waiting for orders. The last thing his commander ever told him was, "It may be 3 years, it may be 5, but whatever happens, we'll come back for you." That soldier was Hiro Onoda, a young member of Japan's Army Special Intelligence Unit, sent to Lubang Island in the Philippines to conduct guerrilla warfare and gather intelligence. His orders were simple: lead a group of men behind enemy lines, destroy enemy planes and boats, and under no circumstances ever surrender. The island, which was once under Japanese
Christ,
control,
man.
had been taken by the Allied forces 2 years prior, and it was their job to prevent them from strengthening their position any further. His plan was simple: lead his men into battle when the enemy least expected it, and if defeat became inevitable, retreat into the jungle and switch to his specialty, guerrilla warfare. Then regroup, rinse, and repeat. But the moment he arrived on the island, things would not go as planned. Officers who outranked him gave different orders and instead instructed his men to fight the Allied forces head on. This style of attack would be a fatal mistake. The American soldiers quickly defeated them. Onoda saw that defeat was inevitable, but only managed to order 3 of his men to retreat into the jungle in time. The men worked their way deep into the jungle, pushing further in day after day. Their goal was to reach a Japanese camp that was over 9,000 feet in elevation at the top of a mountain. Once they arrived, the men were happy to find Japanese soldiers there, but their joy
You know, I actually made chicken tacos today. That shit was fire. I burnt one of them because I got fucking impatient. I got so pissed. It was not fucking cooking. To be fair, I should have probably cut it. That bitch was like this thick. I fucking put that bitch on there. Wasn't cooking. I fucking turned the heat up. Black. Bruh, I dragged the garbage can over to the fucking stove, chucked that bitch in there, and then fucking threw the tonsils on the goddamn stove. I was like, I'm fucking done. I had to cool down for a second. I had to calm down for a second. I was so pissed. I was so fucking angry. I made the chicken tacos though.
joy wouldn't last long. During the night, the camp was attacked by Filipino soldiers, and the entire camp and many soldiers were set ablaze. Onoda and his men once again fled deeper into the jungle. By this point, the men had gone through their entire rations of food and were scavenging the land for fruit and water just to survive. As they made their way through the jungle, the men came across the corpses of fellow soldiers, men who had fled the battle long before they arrived, only to perish in a foreign land, their remains swallowed and erased by vegetation. Months would go by and the men continued to move. But one day, while the men were searching for food, they came across 2 local villagers. So Onoda and his men quickly held them at gunpoint. The men, scared half to death, muttered the best they could, "The war is over." But seeing that they were not soldiers, they let them live. Onoda's men were thrilled with what the men had told them. But Onoda quickly ended the conversation and dismissed the claims entirely, believing that the men were so scared that they would have said anything not to be killed. So the men
I don't know. I feel like this is like a psychological problem. Like these fucking people just do not believe it. I feel like this is just what happens in war. Like you can fucking tell them anything, they're like, no, no, it's not over. We didn't lose. Fuck you.
continued to work their way further across the island. They eventually settled on an area that was near water and a small farming village and built a shelter there. The men liked the area because they could steal the farmers' crops and kill their cattle for food. One day, the men crept near the village to shoot a cow,
Why do people
and as
look
the
like
gunshot
that, though?
rang out,
That's what I look like.
another
this man.
shot followed, killing one of Onoda's men with a headshot. The locals had set up an ambush as they were sick of their cattle being killed. In the battle, Onoda heavily injured a man, kidnapping him and dragging him back to their shelter. Suspecting that he was part of the Filipino army, the men stabbed him in the heart and killed him. Little did they know,
Damn.
the man was nothing more than a local farmer. After this killing, one of Onoda's men left the group as he had grown tired of fighting and disappeared into the jungle, leaving only Onoda and one other man named Kenshichi Kozuka. One day, the men heard
I'd be that dude. It's like, y'all motherfuckers crazy. I'm done. Fucking after 2 weeks. Bye. Good luck. Fuck you.
what sounded like a loudspeaker coming from the jungle, so they carefully approached. As they got closer, they saw around a dozen men in the middle of the jungle holding up the Japanese flag. They yelled into the microphone stating that the war was over. But yet again, Onoda refused to believe them, even when the man
Oh yeah, you've done this before. When have you done this? Oh yeah. You were in the jungle for like 20 fucking years. Last week. He just got out the jungle last week.
holding the microphone was his own father.
Why you gotta attack me? You're just mad 'cause you don't have a forehead this fucking big. Look here. Fucking turn up the ring light so you can fucking see it more. You see that? You see that shit? Yeah, you like that. Yeah. Mm. Mm. God damn, that shit's bright. Oh, where'd I go? Oh, where'd I go? Oh,
The men left behind radios, newspapers, and magazines to prove that the war was over and that the world had moved on. But nothing was good enough for Onoda, and he dismissed it all as propaganda. Years
Actual psychosis. I just feel like that's fucking psychosis. He just refuses to believe shit. I don't know. I just feel like that's just full blown psychosis.
passed, and the two men survived off the land,
Just
hunting
water.
wild
Oh, thank
game,
God.
foraging for food, and raiding nearby villages, killing anyone who got in their way. One year, during a typhoon, a woman who seemed disoriented stumbled near their shelter. Suspecting it was an enemy spy, the men quickly restrained her, killed her, and buried her body in a shallow grave. The woman was just a
This is
local
my Tuesday,
villager who
looks
was
like.
believed to have gotten lost that night and ended up near the last two men she would ever want to encounter on that island. Even more years would pass them by, and before long, Kozuka had gray hair, and Onoda, a once young man, had many wrinkles. The two men passed their days in their shelter and raided villages at night for food, but their luck couldn't last forever. During one of their village raids, the men got into a battle with the Filipino
I was just about to ask, how the fuck did they not call the police? Like, how the fuck were they not like, hey, there's been two crazy bastards for the past 5 years raiding my fucking farm. Can you come do something? No one wanted to do that. Is this the dude that thought he was in the war? It is a couple guys who thought he was in the war. For a couple years, the last guy thought he was still in the war for like 26 years. Like, apparently they saw pamphlets of like the war was over and they just refused to fucking believe it. So they just kept fucking killing people and living in the jungle. And then these guys just keep raiding farmers. And just now the police are getting involved. Apparently now they want to do something.
police. And in that battle, Kozuka would be struck with a fatal gunshot wound, leaving Onoda as the only Japanese survivor on the entire island. For the next 2 years, Onoda lived in complete isolation and grew colder, as he continued to terrorize locals using guerrilla warfare tactics, hurting and killing many people.
I was actually just a skinwalker. He would fucking come in the middle of the night, kill their fucking. Oh, that's so funny, bruh. Kill their fucking cattle, steal their food, kill them, and then just leave. That's that's it. I'm not saying I'm not saying like a skinwalker. I'm saying he was like a skinwalker. This bro just kept. Bro, I feel like he's went on autopilot. I was like, must eat, must survive. You can't. Why? Tell me the myth, Carly. What is? You know what? We're gonna look up skinwalkers. We're gonna look it up because I don't even know what the fuck these people are. Skinwalker? No, skinwalker. A harmful witch who has the ability to turn into, possess, or disguise themselves as an animal. The term is never used for healers. Whoa. So they can't turn into people. They can just transform into animals, or they can technically were animals, or can they? I don't know. What is it? Explain it, Carla. If you explain it to me, I'll exit out of the fucking Wikipedia thing if it scares you that much. Yeah, well, they can mimic people's voices. Why does it scare you so much? React to a video. I literally was. God, fuck. Okay. Jesus Christ.
People to steal resources and survive.
My bad.
But one day, everything would change. A Japanese adventurer named Norio Suzuki heard of Onoda's story and traveled to the island to find him. He was determined to hear the story for himself, even
What do you want, Brennan? Go ahead. The class is waiting. Stop making her mad, Buster. What the fuck? How am I making her mad? Huh? What did I do? What the fuck did I do?
even if it cost him his life. He traveled for 4 days through the jungle where Onoda was known to be, and eventually ended up right in front of him with a gun pointed right at his head. Onoda explained to him that he was simply following the instructions that his commander had given him at the start of the war, and he was determined to follow these orders until he was instructed otherwise. Suzuki told him that the war had ended years ago, but Onoda refused to surrender and returned back to his life in the jungle. But Suzuki was stubborn and was determined to get what he came for, so he followed him, asking him question after question, wanting to know everything as he found Onoda's story incredibly interesting. Onoda eventually opened up and gave him what he wanted, as he had not spoken to anyone in over 2 years. The men shared a meal, a bottle of liquor, and even took this photograph together before Suzuki said his goodbye. Suzuki took that photograph to a man named Yoshimi Taniguchi, a bookseller. A few days later, that man arrived on the island to instruct Onoda to lay down his weapon. He told him it was a direct order from his commander. After all those years, he had kept his promise, a promise he had made nearly 30 years earlier.
Oh, that
Once
was his
Onoda
fucking
arrived in
commander,
Japan and
bro.
exited the plane, he was shocked to receive a hero's welcome, with hundreds of people surrounding him. He was the last soldier to ever come home from the war. Onoda had spent nearly 30 years on the island. 28 and a half of those years were after the war had ended. But after the media and attention had died down, Onoda found himself on yet another unrecognizable island. But this time, it was one that he once called home. The way of life and the traditional Japanese values he had fought for no longer existed. Japan had become a consumer-driven society, something he could have never imagined. Onoda left Japan and moved to Brazil, where he became a cattle
Dude, imagine that. You're just in the fucking jungle for 30 years. And you come back to see the fucking dystopia it fucking turned into. Fucking moved to Brazil. I don't know, bro. I'm just thinking about how, like, wild that would be. Because in those 30 years, I'm assuming huge technological advances happened. So you just come back and then there's just fucking computers and shit. Bro, surprised he didn't die from a heart attack from fucking shock.
farmer, settled down, and got married. He lived to the age of 91 and passed in 2014. In the end, Onoda was
That's a
called
good
a
year to
hero
die.
by many, but
2014.
to the villagers of Lubang, he was something else entirely.
He's a fucking monster.
They claimed Onoda and his men killed over 30 villagers during their time on the island, but the true number will never be known.
Yo, that nigga killed 30 people. Bro was just gunning them down. He should fuck you up. Got mine. Alright. What are we fucking reacting to now? I got some videos. I got some videos today. This is what shell shock looks like. Literally, man. Bro, I don't know why I'm getting like creepy ass videos, bro. If you guys were to die, what would be like the year you would want to die in? I feel like 2016. I thought that'd be a good year to die. Opioid user liked your post. What post? Get off the godforsaken app. Jesus Christ. Damn boy, your TikTok popping right now. Is it actually? Hold on. Let me look at this. Uh, he just wanted to get my hopes up. Okay. I'll go fuck I'll go fuck myself. Thanks. I appreciate it. Wow. That was just a solid no. Bro, I'm gonna go in there. It's fucking like nothing's gonna change. I'm actually getting fucking bamboozled. Damn, I got 20. Damn. Bro hired his editor and got a free one. Bro, oh, fired. Whoops, sorry. I'm low-key retarded. I fired his editor and got a free one. Shit worked after 2 videos. Now, to be fair, we promoted that. Brennan did a promotion because for some reason his dumbass wanted to make an investment on nothing. Don't know why. That's what you get with a fiver edit. But to be fair, I don't think the videos are performing on YouTube like at all. I'm halfway to being able to stream on fucking TikTok. Sorry, the godforsaken app. No, YouTube is dead. Yeah, I know. Fuck, hold on, let me see. View your channel. Of course. Yeah, like I don't understand the fuck. I don't understand the algorithm. Like this, I don't know how the fuck this got 1,000 views. And then this got 13. I have no fucking idea. I don't know. Like I said, I'm just doing this shit for fun. I don't really care that much. If I get big, it is what it is. If I don't, I don't know. Oh, my chip video got 1K views. Yeah, when you fucking hung up on me? Yeah, asshole. Alright, what are we fucking reacting to, fellers? Should we react to Crumble Cookie? For real. Shut up, Carla. Should we react to this? I'll just add shit to queue. Because we got some options. This one as well. I want to react to this one. This one. This one. Success is a loser's goal. I have no idea what these fucking react to. My dick in your throat. It's got timed out. Brother thinks I'm fucking playing. Brother thinks I'm playing. My brother in Christ. Fuck, how do I untime him out? I know this is like, hold on. Bro, it's a process. There's no way this motherfucker's calling me, bro. There's no way he's calling me.
What?
How you doing?
You got a problem?
Yeah.
You got a fucking problem
Yeah,
with it?
yeah. I don't like your fucking attitude towards me in chat, fuckkuckhead. I don't.
Really? You don't like
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah,
attitude
yeah. I don't
towards
like.
you
I
in your
don't.
chat?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't fucking like it. Yeah, yeah,
Speaking the truth?
yeah. Truth,
Right?
truth,
Just
truth.
little
Yeah, yeah. I'm
fucking.
sensitive. I actually shedded a fucking tear, dickhead. Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Someone wants to say hi.
I swear to God, if you fucking hang up on me, I swear to.
There's an Android? Yeah, he's got an Android. Oh, you fucking loser.
Oh no! Oh God, it's fucking KJ. Oh dear God.
Hey, bro, how about ready or not?
Oh, I don't even think I have that fucking game.
What games you got? I think you uninstalled it because it was too hard and you sucked at it.
No, I fucking bought it. We played it once, and I was like, I'm gonna refund this because Brenna's not gonna get on for the next 5 fucking years. So I might as well get my $30 back. Well, let me see if I still have it. I think I refunded it.
Hey, what games you got?
I know I have CS:GO. Do you have CS:GO?
He's on PlayStation. On the P5, nigga.
On the P5, nigga. I don't fucking know. I don't have fucking Ready or Not on there. I have fucking Red Dead. Fuck else I got on there. I got Fortnite installed, but that's not for me. It's not. Uh,
I got Apex, Overwatch, Mortal Kombat,
Nigga, Overwatch? Who the fuck still plays
I got one.
Overwatch? Marvel Rivals. Wow. Jesus Christ. You the definition of a console player, aren't you? Definition of yes, I have. Actually every single fucking day of my life.
But you have to do it for money, you faggot.
I would. I would. I would do a lot of things for money. If it was Brennan's, yeah, I would. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, he would. Dude, I think you just need to cut your hair off at this point, nigga. That forehead is atrocious.
Come on, my hair is cut off. What hair do you see? There? That ain't even fucking hair. Yes, I'm bald. I have a nice rotund head.
He looks like he's like 35 in this picture. Look at Sean Forrest. He doesn't look like one. He is one.
Okay. 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 Bro said that on live. I'm not a fucking child molester. Let's just get that out of there.
Unmute me now, or else I'm gonna tell everybody that you are.
Okay, hold on. Please give me a second. I forgot how to fucking do this. Please. I low-key forgot. How the fuck? Carly. Where's Carly at? I think she knows how to do it.
Are you able to? Do you know how to do it?
Class.
Unmute.
I don't know.
I thought she forgot.
Wait, can she do it to me, or does it have to be you?
No, she can do it because she's a mod.
Can you remove my mod status?
Hold on. Where are you?
I need to join this.
Oh my god. I shouldn't have done this. I regret the error of my ways. Chat settings. Oh, here we go. There you go.
Alright, thanks, Rex. I love you.
You're welcome, cutie.
You're so big.
Huh?
Yes.
Don't stop. Stop. Not on live. No.
Stop.
Not on live.
Broken my dick to the thought of your face right now.
Here, can you say that again?
Jason Lee Cobain is a child molester. I'm just kidding.
You just said that on the mic. I put you up to the fucking.
My fault. My fault.
Oh my god, bro. That was in full clear HD.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get to eating this chicken I just fried up, so.
You fried it, fat ass.
I grilled it on the stove.
Alright, well, fucking, what video should I fucking watch? Which one?
Ooh. Something.
Which one should I entertain you with while you eat?
Wait, hold on. Do you have videos options? Hold on.
Yes, they're right here in the queue.
I can't see.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me take my earbuds out. I can't see.
What the fuck does earbuds have to do with you not being able to see? Hold on, I need to hear the words.
God.
Oh, sorry, my balls itch.
Success is a loser's goal.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. It just seemed like an interesting video.
Yeah, do that one.
Alright.
I said when I was 15.
Alright, baby.
Alright, sexy, yeah.
I'll see you in the crib.
Alright.
15 years old, my first girlfriend cheated on me.
Oh.
And I remember making a decision that nobody would ever cheat on me again. And the way I was going to do that is by being the biggest actor on earth.
How the fuck is that your the fuck is that your first mindset? And how the fuck does that even correlate to each other? Like at all? How the fuck does that even Oh yes, my girlfriend cheated on me. So you know how I prevent that from ever happening again? I'm gonna become the biggest actor in the fucking world. Because then women won't cheat on me because I'm a big name actor. You do realize fucking celebrities cheat on each other just as much as fucking normal people. I don't get this. I don't get why people think like this, where they think they become famous or they get money and then fucking all their problems as a human is just it's just fucking solved. Like yeah, no, people can't cheat on me if I'm famous. Yes, they can, and they will.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, I got into a different kind of entanglement.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship.
What makes a man successful? Is it the achievement of goals?
Oh, bro, this shit gonna make me sad, bro. It's just gonna make me get all fucking philosophical in here and shit. This shit gonna make me feel. I didn't know it was gonna be like this. I thought it was gonna be a funny video. Fuck.
success merely the hitting of targets? Or is it knowing which targets to hit? If success is just the hitting of targets, then what does it mean to aim at success? What direction should you point your bow? Or are you directionless? No wonder. Your only goal is to be good at achieving goals. But you don't have goals. You have insecurities. You have fears. And it's from the thorns of your fears that the rose of your dreams has always grown. Not as their opposite, but as their crown. Tell me, how do you properly deal with thorns and thorn bushes? Do you attempt to pluck their roses? Only if you want to get cut. Better to say, I am what I am, and let the bush burn. But how are we to say, I am what I am, in a world that wants what we're not? How are we to enter the marketplace with nothing to sell, and not become a product ourselves?
I don't know. I don't. I don't know what I would describe as success. Really, I guess success is different for everybody in a certain way. I mean, I don't know, because you look at celebrities who have achieved literally everything they want to achieve, and they've never been more miserable in their life. So, I mean, I don't know, because I deal with this shit a lot. Like, there's a lot of times where I feel like a failure. I mean, I feel like a failure now, and I don't even know why. I was just, I don't know. I look at people around me and I see that I'm not doing as good, or like I'm not where I thought I would be. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, some people would say I'm successful. I don't think I'm successful, but at the same time, I don't even know what success would look like for me. Even with like this YouTube shit, if it does work out, is that successful? I don't even know if this is something that I want, of being mediocre. Uh, the feeling of being mediocre, I mean, I think it's kind of a blessing and a curse. And it also depends on what type of person you are. Like, if you are a very driven individual, philosophical chat, yeah, no, for real. I didn't know this was going to be philosophical. I really didn't. But, because I feel like if you're not a, like, driven person, mediocrity isn't something that you think about. Like, to you, you're just living your life the best you can, and, like, that's it. And I actually envy people who think like that, who aren't obsessive about being successful, like hitting certain shit. They just like live their life, and like they just don't give a fuck. They don't think that deep about it. Like sometimes I am jealous about that because like every day I have anxiety about that. Like I don't want to be mediocre. It fucking terrifies me. But I understand why someone would want to be mediocre. Like I don't want. but at the same time, I don't want to be very famous as well. Like, imagine not being able to leave your fucking house. I don't know. That's tough because I battle with that every day too. Do I just want a normal life, or do I want to try to achieve something greater than myself? Like, do I want to achieve something greater than myself because that's what I want, or because I want to be viewed a certain way? And that's why I like, but with this YouTube shit, like, I don't know. I don't know if I even really want this. Is this the content that I really want to make? This is a lot of I don't know. I have no fucking idea. I have no fucking idea. Life is hard, especially when you have shit surrounding you where it's telling you should be a certain type of person or be making a certain type of money. Because everything nowadays is boiled down to how much money you make, and that's what makes you successful. But you could be making 40K a year and be the happiest person you can be. Because I'll tell you right now, the best moments, I'm yapping right now. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. The best moments of my life are when I've just been doing nothing. Like when I'm just chilling with Ryan and he like smiles at me or he gives me a hug or I'm just at my house reading. I'm just enjoying the book. And sometimes I feel guilty for not doing anything. It was just, what the fuck? What are you supposed to do, man? I don't know.
Make no mistake, the great
Me.
prostitution will be televised, and its
Literally me.
slogan will be productize yourself. Perhaps now more than ever before, the relationship man has to himself resembles that of pimp and prostitute, and it's no surprise. As technology is disconnecting us from ourselves and surrounding us with mirrors, the self is gradually becoming an object to itself. We all knelt down to drink from the pond of technology, only to find ourselves using it to stare at our reflections instead. No wonder everyone's becoming so thirsty. Too much reflection turns the subject into an object, and as an object, it's being commodified. Never in history have there been more prostitutes than there are today, and I'm not just talking about sex workers or the 1 in 10 young women who do OnlyFans. They are also...
Bro, it's 1 in 10? That's actually depressing. Okay. Bro, bro wanted to jump scare me. Okay. Fuck you. I'm gonna be pausing this a lot. Because this is something that like I deal with on a fucking daily basis. And I also find it interesting. Because I've been thinking about this a lot. If there's a lot of people that are turning to social media to make money. Understandable. When I was younger, I used to be like, oh, like that's bullshit. Like that's some loser shit. Right? Because it's just like get an actual job. But I get it. Now that I've had 28 fucking jobs, I get it. Working for somebody else fucking sucks. And especially nowadays where pay isn't great and everyone's struggling, I feel like everyone just wants to get out of living paycheck to paycheck. But then you also get into this weird fucking dynamic of like you're basically selling yourself like a fucking slave to other people just to make them like you're a literal court jester. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm doing that right now. But it's just everyone wants to do something like that. Like you literally come on here, you fucking do something entertaining, people give you fucking money for it. Like you're literally a beggar on the fucking internet. So it's just I understand both sides of the argument. It's like, oh, actually get a job because if the world ends, no one's gonna give a fuck that you were a fucking Twitch streamer. No one's gonna give a fuck that you're a YouTuber. It only works in an advancing society. Anything besides that, no one's gonna give a fuck. Oh fuck, I
by
muted it.
people with personal brands who literally describe their so-called self-improvement journey as an attempt at increasing their sexual marketplace value. You think you're not a prostitute? When was the last time you let yourself play? Can you even go on an afternoon walk without reassuring yourself that walks are optimal for productivity? Playing or resting because it's good for you is not playing or resting at all. Because if everything you ever do is for the sake of some other thing, then you are both pimp and prostitute for a currency you'll never spend. But why? Why do we treat ourselves like projects in need of constant improvement?
Banger ass video.
Only problem? If I wasn't moving forward, I felt like I was going to explode.
Fucking sweating. God damn.
We live in a world where the blind sell maps to the blind, and both parties pretend to have profited. Because in achievement society, in vanity society, there is nothing scarier than to stop moving. But why? Why do we need constant motion? Great white sharks are obligate ram ventilators. This means that they do not breathe by sucking water into their gills, but by swimming forwards so that water passes through them. If they stop swimming forwards, they suffocate. Our generation, who grew up hearing that
when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful,
have also been taught to suffocate the moment we stop moving forwards. And this sense of suffocation is made entirely from our social instincts. Evolution has made sure to install some pretty nasty programs in our psyche that produce excruciating feelings of loneliness and depression when society doesn't notice us. These instincts are so strong that unless others acknowledge our existence, we will wish to renounce it. Nobody can be blamed for being like this. You are heir to the psychophysiological artifacts of 2 billion years of war, and there.
In the perfect world, what is your solution for everyone having their own different opinions, religions, beliefs, and wants and needs that causes conflict? In a perfect world, what is your solution for everyone? Like, how would I deal with it? Or like, if I could make a perfect world, what would everyone like agree on? Is that what you mean? Like, are you asking if I had to pick a system, what system I would pick? We'll wait. We'll wait for this. If you're charged with fixing it and implementing a system or whatever. If I were to implement a system, okay. I don't know if I'm gonna take it as you're asking me if I had call it the perfect society. If I had to implement, that's fucking rough. I don't know because I mean I'm not religious anymore, but I understand religion. I would do something with religion. I just feel like a lot of people cannot live without religion. A lot of fucking psyches would break if like that just was not allowed. I don't I don't know. That's a fucking hard question though, because even if you implement a system, it's gonna change over time. But I guess we're talking about hypothetical. If I fucking said the word, everyone for existence would follow the system. Ugh. What is just for everyone having their own different opinions? Ah, fuck, I don't know. I mean, that's actually a very fucking hard question because with conflict, there are good things that come out of conflict. So I wouldn't want to necessarily end conflict. Because if you end conflict, you end like discussions for, changing something. And I don't think that's a perfect world. I think that's an idea of a utopia. But in my opinion, that's a dystopia. Like if everyone thinks everything is perfect and nobody wants anything to change, then you're just gonna be stagnant. I feel like the world needs some kind of conflict, and that's why there's a squirt of cream. Okay. Now she's asking, does it squirt or does it cream? Now Carly's asking the actual philosophical questions. She's getting to the point. I appreciate your input, Carly. I mean, fuck. I don't know. If I were to make a perfect society, it would have to be. I'm the real philosopher here. If I were to make an actual fucking society, to the best of my ability, I would implement some type of religion. I think that would be the least. I think that'd be the least like problematic. Like you're obviously gonna have fucking cults and shit, and people take it to the extreme. But I feel like religion has gotten people through hard times and has only made people stronger. It also brings families together. It stops people from overconsumption. It stops people from, lusting because of the fear of like a divine punishment. Regardless if it's, the right way you should be viewing it, at least it stops you from doing it. I I just feel like that would be the best way to go about it instead of being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a fucking dictator and force people to do things. That's how I would go about it. If I were to make the perfect society, I would do something with religion. And like if you don't follow the set of rules, then you get punished. I feel like you'd have to keep it simple. You'd have to like no nuance whatsoever, and there's no like skirting around the rules like you see fucking nowadays. Fucking billionaires and tax laws where they can find loopholes in a fucking system.
There is nobody to blame for your condition, not even yourself. You do not have these instincts for a reason.
Oh boy, he has another idea to consider. All right, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Sorry, I had to get the yap machine ready. I had to get my jaw jacking. Oh, yeah. Oh no, though. Because I also have the idea that there's not like a one right answer for anything, and I know people don't fucking like that take. People don't like fence sitters, but that's literally just how the world is. Like shit is not black and white. Sometimes you have to pick one. Okay. All right, I'm picking one. Well, let's hear it. Is math discovered or invented? Or, okay. Is that it? Is math discovered or invented or what? Why is there something rather than nothing? Pick one. Is math discovered or invented? Okay. Or why is there something rather than nothing? That question's always confused me. To be honest, I don't really understand the second one. Why is there something rather than nothing? I don't know. I've never understood that question. So I'm gonna pick the math one. Is math discovered or invented? I think it's discovered, in my opinion, because that makes sense. Okay. Does it, idiot? Okay. Does it make sense to you? If it makes sense to you, explain it, because I may want to dig deep into that one. I guess I could look it up on Google to get more context. Like, is there more context to that statement? There. I guess I'll fucking look up what that fucking means. I don't wanna. Okay. Yeah, use your please. What does it mean when you are asked, why is there something? I'm just gonna use fucking AI for this rather than nothing. I'm not gonna do a whole fucking. For existence itself, it challenges you to consider why reality exists at all. I told you I'm not gonna look up articles. Would you rather me go to fucking Reddit? I'm not asking it to answer it. I'm just asking to, like, I don't understand the question. I've never understood this question. I've seen it before. I just don't really stop. Would molest you about that. Probably. Hey, I'm not fucking Socrates. My bad. I love philosophy. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I fucking know it all. Because this question has always confused me. It just does not make sense. Often called the fundamental question that challenge you to consider why reality exists at all instead of absolute empty non-existence. Why is there something rather than nothing? Bro, I have no fucking idea. Why is there, that's like, how do you even answer that? How would you even come up with an answer to this? Why is there something rather than nothing? Like, how could you even, needs is finite for why things are. If they exist, they either exist by necessity. External cause to bring it about. That nothing, even if logically possible. Amateur. my bad, brother. Sorry. I mean, I guess that would make sense. Well, no, well, I'm fucking learning, okay? I think, therefore I am. Oh boy, Rene Descartes. I think, therefore I am. Let me fucking break it down. I'm actually doing a fucking a philosophy class right now. All right, hold on. Let me answer this one. And now that I got more fucking context of it, and I've read about a little bit about what other philosophers have said, I mean, it would make sense as why is there something? Because I guess there has always been something that exists, so there would have to, like, it's impossible for nothing to exist. That would make the most sense to me. Because if there was absolutely nothing before something, how the fuck could nothing spark into something? Like, if there was nothing, there would just be nothing forever. So that's how I would answer that one. And I think, therefore I am. I'd have to you can get mad at me. I don't fucking care. I don't care. I think it doesn't that have to do with like understanding like the person you are? Like if how do you tell that you're you or some shit or fucking something like that? Because I know he did a famous experiment where it's like if a devil like talked into your brain or whatever of your own consciousness, yeah, there's something like that. He argued that even if you doubt everything, or that the reactive thinking or doubting proves you must exist as a conscious being to do the thinking. Yeah, these philosophical questions are fucking tough to like talk about because it's so abstract. Yeah, that even if you doubt everything or deceived by delusions, proves you must exist as a conscious being. To find an undeniable truth, he questioned reality, questioning that even if powerful illusion or you deceives your senses, that you are being deceived. The fact that you are being deceived requires your existence. You are familiar thinking thing. Does nearly prove your physical body exists. It confirms your mental consciousness. Yeah, I don't know. That shit scares the fuck out of me. I think about that all the time because it's like the whole mind and body argument. Like, are you just a mind? Are you just a body? Me personally, I think we're just a mind. Because literally, if your mind dies, what the fuck are like? You're just a bot. Like you're just flesh. That's another thing. The crazy thing to also think about. Literally, the entire person that you are is literally just your brain, and that fucks with me too. And it also freaks me out that like dementia's a thing and like Alzheimer's, like it's literally you just losing the fabric of you. It's your consciousness is dying because you start forgetting people around you. You start forgetting places you've been. Like it oh fuck! I hate thinking about this shit. Oh fuck! I hate thinking about this shit. It's just so weird to me that it's just weird to me that your fucking brain dictates how you think, how you feel, and everything like that. That's fucking freaky to think about. Back to the math thing though. I think it was discovered because I read this Discovery of Calculus book. I didn't finish it all the way. I think I got like to the middle of it, and it was just detailing how people like figured out calculus, and it was already written in the universe, pretty much. Like people just figured it out. I forgot who it was, but there was some mathematician that like looked at like a fucking clock like ticking back and forth, and he figured out how to do that through math just by fucking looking at a fucking clock going back and forth. It was something like that, and he fucking figured it out. But isn't everything already written in the universe? Oh, here, let me ask this. Like what Carly said. I mean, I guess to a certain extent, yeah. Because the way everything works is so like perfectly formatted. That's the only reason where I sometimes hesitate with my that's why I hesitate with like my disbelief in God, like how perfect everything functions. And like physics, like the math that goes in it, gravity, it's insane. The universe invited Dookie Blunt. If we take this idea and apply it to the stuff we build. Is a house created / invented, or is it discovered? Mm. I feel like a house is bought the fuck. I feel like a house is invented. I feel like we used the external universe to create physical things into our own world. That's how I view it. We looked at physical objects that we didn't create, either, made them into something different and use that framework of what we figured out about the world around us to build houses or to figure out fucking cars or fucking build planes. So I don't think that's necessarily discovered. If like we invented that, we can't talk here. Email me. Same with math. Math itself, whatever you want to call it, we call it math. It may just be the universe, whatever. We just gave it a fucking term and a word to make it make sense to our brains. How the universe works, we call math. How fucking an apple falls, we call math or fucking physics. Okay. Okay. KJ joins and automatically calls me a fucking cuck. Awesome. Fucking cool. But like, same thing with numbers. I think we invented numbers, but I think it was already there. Mail the PS5 back. No. 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 GTA 6 is coming out. You're not getting that shit back. You ain't getting that shit back. What the fuck are the chains? Okay. Alright. I like how immediately KJ joins the chat and the fucking IQ just drops by like 40 fucking points. Having a fucking philosophical, debate, and then fucking KJ's like, bro, mail back the PS5. Bro, you gonna be in chains soon. Fuck you. Fuck you. Stage 5. Hope it gets better. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Hey, don't make fun of KJ. I just did. Possible follower. I'm not gonna be nice to my I'm not gonna be nice to my followers. I literally am. Yeah. I don't care. There's only room for one light skin, and that's me. Me. I'm the fucking original. Okay? You're just a fucking copy. Happy Juneteenth. Thanks. Melanin Mr. Clean. No, that was kind of funny. That was actually funny. I should change my name to that. Melanin Mr. Clean. Oh fuck, that was good. I can't even be mad at that one. That was just funny. That was just funny. You should go take care of that beer belly though, KJ. I hear that you got that. How do you explain math and numbers to an alien race that does not use math in any capacity? Had the whole room laughing. Thanks, Carly. You just had to fucking tell me that. You just had to let me know. By the way, everyone was laughing at you. How do you explain math and numbers to an alien race that does not use math in any capacity? I don't fucking know. 2 plus 2 equals 4. You are a dog shit philosopher. Who the fuck said I was a philosopher? Where in the fuck in my title does it say I'm a philosopher? I've never once proclaimed I'm a philosopher. You are self-professed. Okay. Yep, I sure am. No, not in a serious way. No, I haven't. I don't know. Group of Athens says different. Group of Athens? You mean School of Athens? Retard. Bro ignored his viewers. What the fuck? What do you mean? I'm literally responding. That's correct. Okay. I'm literally getting attacked at the fucking town square. That's why food stamps is now regulated. There's so many conversations happening at once. We're talking about fucking EBT, then I'm getting asked if how would I explain math to fucking aliens, and then I'm getting called Melanin Mr. Clean. What the fuck do you want from me? Section 8, okay. Alright. Do you know Vaughn? King Vaughn? Yeah. The nigga that got shot? Yeah. Personally, yep, I do. I actually went to his funeral. I sure the fuck did. I like how I was trying to watch a nice fucking video, and it just dealt. Bro's literally the guy in the town saying tomatoes. No, fucking dead ass. When you lived on 65th, yep. I'm literally just a fucking jester for you to fucking gawk at and laugh at. That's all I am. Alright, fucking back to the video. Y'all niggas just quit fucking talking. Jesus Christ.
Evolution
Get off
did
my
not
dick.
design you.
Get off my dick.
These instincts do not serve a purpose, they are just what survived the war. And if that sounds sad, then listen again. Because it's from
So
the
fucking
belly
funny.
of this purposelessness that we can rescue our highest freedom. For it is in precisely evolution's blindness that we can see.
When the fuck you film that video of yourself? It's your biggest hater. Look, he's climbing trees now. He do evolve. What the fuck is going on?
the redeeming factor. But there is no basis, in reality,
Money.
for praise or blame.
Monkey,
And
oh, there we go,
thereby
monkey.
the
Okay.
whole world is innocent.
My chat is gonna be filled with the
It's
word
only
monkey.
after realizing this that you can truly be free from yourself as a prostitute from a pimp. Because what the
I'm a
pimp in you wanted
prostitute.
from the start was praise. And he was happy to see you fuck yourself forever so long as the crowd was roaring.
So I had to rip ass. Holy fuck, that stung. Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow. Wow. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay?
Wow.
Denzel said to me a few minutes ago, he said, at your highest
Look how
moment,
fucking bad
be
that clip
careful,
was.
that's when the
Holy
devil
shit.
comes for you.
Hey Jay. Do you even get bitches, bro? You're sitting here calling me a cuck. Nigga, I'm married. Where the hoes at for you, bro? Because I don't see them. I don't fucking see them. And called them the N-word, okay. Bro's actually gonna get me banned. Brother's not married. Yes, I am. I can literally just say I'm married. Like, I will fucking have a full-on argument with you. Like, you legally, yeah, you can say I'm not married. I'm married, Carly, whatever. to her first sadly. I can just say I'm black then. Not the same thing. Literally just not the same thing. Dumb fucking argument. This is literally just not the same thing. This is not. I will fucking have a fucking debate with you on this. No, it's not. It's literally not. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I have to fucking stay awake. My bad. My bad. That popped up after sharing. Carly, you don't want to get into this relationship. You don't want to get into relationship discussions. You don't want to do that. So how about you just pipe your little ass down? All right. This is. You don't want to get into discussion of that. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. I did fucking. We don't want to talk about that. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought, bro. Fucking talking shit. But yes, I can literally just say I'm married. I can literally just say that. Yes, do I not have the piece of paper or whatever? Legally, yeah, I'm not married. By law, I'm not married. But people don't know the fucking difference. I can say, yep, I'm married. And what are they gonna say? Will Ryan inherit the walnut head? Most likely. Yeah, I'm pretty he already does. If they can take your citizenship away. What? Bro, just calling me a fucking immigrant. Send him back to Kenya. Huh? I don't even know what the fuck is going on now. That is that yeah. They'd probably eat me for fucking food. They'd last for months, probably a whole year on my body alone. My fault. My bad. You know what? I didn't mean to impose on you guys' conversation. I'll let y'all just. Like, can I come back now? Okay. I was just making sure that I was welcome back into the fucking into the village. Sorry, I'm just making sure you guys can see. Alright, my bad. I actually went to the bathroom to polish it up real quick. You missed a lot. No, what did I miss? What were we talking about before his fat ass butted in? Okay. We're just digging in the fridge. Okay. We missed you. Horrible job. Go again. Okay. Alright. I'm just trying to fucking see what I missed. Y'all see the house raised back up when you walked away. Bro, KJ and the fat jokes, I mean, I don't get it. Because Brennan been telling me that you've gained like fucking 40 pounds. You got a beer belly. You should not be the one sitting here fucking talking about weight, bro. And you had the same mile time as me, and I have way more than you. That's pretty fucking sad. And you were in the army. Can you? Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Fuck. Fine. Actually.
The devil is not what came for Will at his so-called highest moment. The devil is what put him there. The devil is the voice that told him that moment was high.
No, you don't. Don't lie to me.
That the approval of crowds actually meant something about him, and that he was even the subject of the applause to begin with. Never do we clap louder than when we want to make a show of our good judgment. Applause is not for the showman.
Actually.
It's for the crowd. The most liked comment on my video about the violent desire to be great was a quote by a man whose name I cannot pronounce. It went as follows: "People strive to be loved. If that fails, they want to be admired. If that fails, they want to be feared. If that fails, they want to be hated. For better to be hated than ignored." The reason that comment was liked by...
Holy shit. You think that's just the underlining fear of everything in fucking humanity? Just being fucking ignored? Like, you'd rather be hated, feared, loved, admired, whatever the fuck, as long as people fucking see you for who you are. Because I think the only reason we even understand who we are in the first place is because of people around us. You lose that, and I think that does something to you. That's why I think people lose their minds in isolation.
Thousands of people is because it's true. Whether the value judgments placed upon us are positive or negative is a secondary consideration. The important thing is that they are...
I don't give a fuck. I keep pausing this. I just want to piss off Carly. Bro, that bitch would have fucking smacked me. Oh, fucking.
Gone. Strong. The stronger the value judgments placed upon us by society, the more socially important we are.
Fuck you, Carly.
And the idea of social importance is the most potent tonic against the nauseating symptoms of nihilism. As the religious stories collapsed under our feet, and we looked down with a sudden sense of vertigo at our loss of cosmic relevance, our first instinct was to grasp ever more tightly to the rope of social relevance, not realizing that it's actually a noose. It's a noose because it fastens tighter around heavy souls who are not strong enough to take themselves lightly. And should you remain attached for long, you will lose your vision. Purpose, meaning, truth, these concepts once formed the hard ground against which we pushed when we wanted to climb high. But they have all vanished from under the feet of modern man, revealing nothing but a black emptiness beneath us. The noose of social importance keeps us suspended above this abyss, but I think it's better to use the knife of honesty to cut the rope and fall into the abyss head first, rather than suffocating from our fear of it. Because perhaps it's only by going down that we can find new grounds upon which to build new statues. And not statues of Will Smith and the winners of the wrong games, not collectors of Monopoly money and displacers of dirt, but statues of normal people living normal lives and living them abnormally well. Statues of parents who raised kids who didn't feel like they had to be movie stars. Statues of artists who used their overflowing cup as paint, not those who tried to use paint to fill their cup. This lower ground has denser dirt for thicker roots of taller trees, and it's on this new ground that the old statues will smash once they're done falling. Who are these old statues of, you ask? They're the people who thought success counted as a goal and then achieved it. Because aiming at success is no different from a hunter aiming at death. If he wants to achieve death, he must aim at the living. And if you want to achieve success, you must aim at a life.
That's a good video. I fuck with that video. I'm subscribing to this guy. Successful people don't deserve it. I'm gonna check out his channel actually. The prettiest souls taste like soap. Being desired by people you don't like. The violent desire to be great. Just God chill. Alright, what's the next video we're watching? Carly, I feel like you should pick the next one. Because Brennan picked this one. Fire pick, by the way. Bro, is there anyone still here? Am I just fucking talking to myself? Well, I guess I'm picking the video. Oh. Okay. There they are. I thought I was gonna pick the video. Probably pick a video. Or I'll fucking call Brennan again and have him pick a video. Okay. I guess I'm picking the fucking video. I don't want to watch this one. What the fuck? Remove from playlist.
I made 240.
We'll react to this guy reacting to TikToks. It's just gonna be an endless fucking stream.
$1,000 last year, and all I really have is a high school diploma.
All right, if you guys want to see what I made in the oil field in the past 2 weeks, here we go.
All right, now we're gonna give Jack a call. I think he graduated like 3-4 months ago. We'll see what he's up to, see what kind of money he's making.
Shoot, yeah. What kind of money you making, Jack?
I'm anywhere from $4,500 a week to $6 grand, just depending on how busy we are.
It's payday, so let's budget my husband's $5,253 paycheck.
Yo, if you're wondering how much do blue-collar workers get paid, go no further. This right here is a 1-week paycheck.
Yeah, how many hours does he have? That's 1 fucking week. Yeah, bro, when people talk about how much they make in the fucking blue collar and fucking trades, this is why. Because they're literally fucking selling their soul for fucking money. Like, he's getting paid well. He's getting paid $50 an hour. I don't even know why the fuck I wouldn't be fucking doing this. You got me fucked up. I'm not working fucking 81 hours in a fucking week for $6 grand. Fuck you. Absolutely not. You're
that I made as a professional welder.
Everything isn't all good. Did you hear the amount of hours that he was referring to? Over 80 hours a week. You're not going to have time to spend with your family. That's if you have time to meet a woman to make a family with to begin with.
Okay, let's talk aircraft maintenance pay. So I've gathered some information on Delta, United, American, FedEx, UPS, and Alaska Airlines. We will start out with United, which they are currently in contract negotiations, but their current top out is $65 an hour after 8 years. Next, we have American. American.
Yeah, that's after 8 years though. What the fuck is their starting pay? And then you also look at the fucking hours you're working. Well, I don't understand. Is there a lot of fucking overtime?
Is at $70 an hour currently after a 8-year top out as well. Delta Airlines, they are currently at $69 an hour, and that is a 6-year top out. And Southwest, they are currently at $69 an hour, and their top out is 5 years. Alaska Airlines is at $68 an hour, and that is after 7-year top out. Next, we have FedEx, and they are currently at $74 an hour.
Damn, really?
After 6-year top out. Okay. Last, we have UPS, and they are currently at $75 an hour after 5 years, and they are currently in contract negotiations right now. I should also mention that all these companies have, this is not including benefits or anything like that, but all these companies offer really good benefits and flight benefits as well.
And that's the thing about blue collar work. As long as you are steadfast, if you're responsible, if you're one who's integral, and you're a go-getter, you can certainly get into this field and grow and matriculate so fast that you'll be making these amounts. And that's what I love about the field. Now, you have to take into account, of course, you got to put those hours in. You have.
I mean, yeah, the first fucking like year or two that you're doing this shit, you're just gonna be a bitch. Like they're just gonna use your body and fucking break it the fuck down. Like you're literally just gonna be an actual fucking slut for this goddamn for the fucking corporation and the journeyman, whoever the fuck you work under. Aircraft maintenance may be a little bit different, but I know like normal trades and shit. First of all, your pay starts out as fucking horrible. The hours are fucking terrible. And I didn't like the fucking people in the fucking either. I fucking hated it. Fucking hated it. I know aircraft maintenance is different though, so that might be a little bit easier.
Put that time in. You got to make sure that you are consistently growing in your craft. But so long as you have that mindset, you'll be all right.
Day 10 and trying to make $100,000 in 90 days. Yeah, day 10. Anyways, so we dropped off that load that we had yesterday. That was $1,400. That's right there. We got a F-150 from the auction, and we got a pump. This pump is paying $2,500. This is paying, I want to say, $1,100, something like that. I'll pull up the Raycons for you guys here and here. This was a quick hack, by the way. If you guys do fill up at Love's, make sure you guys read, right? You guys get the 10 cents off when you pump at the auto pumps, right? If you could fit, right? I'm not saying be an asshole, and when it's super busy, as you can see, it's pretty dead. But for diesel, you get 25% or 25%, stupid, 25 cents off when you pump at the auto pumps. So, I mean, hey, 25 cents is 25 cents, right? It was originally $5.44, as you can see over there, and it's $5.18. So, quick little hack. Help you guys out a little bit, save a little bit of money. We spent $240 today on fuel, or today in fuel. So, yeah. Anyways, hope y'all have a good one. Stay safe.
And it's incredible.
I just can't imagine living my fucking life like this. Like every waking fucking second, I'm thinking about how I can earn money. I can't fucking do it. I don't give a fuck. I will never try to earn $100,000 in 90 days. You're never gonna be home. Never gonna be home. Now I understand saving money at the fuel pump, but fucking like nickel and diming yourself to make as most money as possible. Like that's why I feel like I'll never be super rich, because like I just don't give a fuck about money that much. It's nice to have, but I'm not gonna fucking sacrifice my soul to make fucking $100,000 a year.
The amount of money that you can make carrying these loads. You know, certain companies need certain infrastructure, and so of course you'll always be
There he is. Jesus Christ. Did you and fucking Carly get in a fight again? God damn. Jesus.
in a
About fucking
job.
time.
So it's very cool to see that there are people who are in the trucking field who are able to take advantage of these opportunities. And it's also very critical that we understand that in addition to making all of this money, there are costs that have to be taken into account, such as gas, such as fuel, and those kinds of things are minimal when you consider how much you're being paid.
I made $240,000 last year, and all I really have is a high school diploma. I didn't start a tech company, I didn't become a doctor, and I don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars in student loan debt. I went through a union apprenticeship and became an IBEW journeyman electrician. Yes, last year I made $240,000, and I'm on track to clear $200,000 this year as well. My contractor also contributed over $18,000 into my annuity. I have health care, I have a pension, and I get yearly raises that are negotiated through collective bargaining. And most young people have no idea that this opportunity exists. Nobody talked about it in my high school. To the young men and women trying to figure life out, looking for a career, the trades deserve a serious look. Not everybody needs college, and that's no hate towards a higher education. But young people deserve to know all of their options. Because at the end of the day, somebody has to build America, and the trades are a damn good path. And at the rate we're moving now, the next generation of electricians are all going to retire millionaires. This is a great trade to get into.
And as some
Yeah, like everyone fucking spouts that shit, right, about the goddamn trades, but they also don't realize how long you have to fucking work in the fucking trades to retire a fucking millionaire. And if you're even gonna fucking make it to the age where you can fucking retire a millionaire. Like your body's gonna be fucking broken down, so you're not even gonna be able to fucking do anything with that money. Like I want to know what the fuck he's doing that he's making $240,000 a year as a fucking electrician. Because I tell you right now, it's not working just fucking normal ass hours. Even as a foreman, I don't even think foremans make that much money. So I'm curious to know what the fuck he's doing. I just. And then the whole thing about against college. Yes, I understand college isn't for everybody. But this whole thing about bashing, like if you're going to college and you know what the fuck you want to do, then obviously go do that. Right? Like don't have people fucking talk you out of it. If you want to do something and you think it's worth the money, go fucking do it. You get one fucking life. Don't just go into the trades because you want goddamn money. Because you will not like it. I promise you.
Somebody who advocates for college, as somebody who advocates for going to college to get a profitable degree, I am in complete agreement with him. The optionality of going the trade route is not something that's talked about nearly enough. And it's because there is certainly a pipeline from high school to university that these institutions are incentivized to promote. They want to make money off of that debt and off of those interest rates. And so you have to think about who's gaming you and who's trying to take advantage of your dollars. Now, that isn't to say that being a tradesman is for everybody. Of course, the trades involve heavy lifting, long hours, getting your hands dirty, and
Yeah, either fucking way, like you're either gonna get fucked by the loan companies because you want to go to college, or you're gonna get fucked by the union and they're gonna destroy your fucking body. Doesn't really matter. They both have their fucking negatives. I'm just tired of people talking about the trades like it's just fucking holy path or holy alternative to college because it's not. I fucking hated that shit. And I still fucking hate it to this day. I'm never going back to being a fucking electrician. That shit sucked.
not sitting behind a desk. And so you have to determine for yourself what path is for you and what road that you wish to go down. Because the last thing that you want to do is engage in any craft, in any discipline, and realize that it's unfulfilling and it's not the path that is right for your mentality.
How long would it take to make $1 million in the oil field in an entry-level position? Well, let's do the math. For an entry-level floor hand, you're doing $25 an hour, but you're not working 40 hours a week. You're working 84. So that is 40 hours of 20.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. 84 hours a fucking week. Fuck you.
$5 an hour, and then there's 44 hours of time and a half. That's $37.50 an hour. So in total, that's $2,650 every single week. Now we're gonna add in per diem. We're assuming it's $150 a day on location. That's your daily allowance the company pays you on top of your wages. So for 14 days on location, that's another $2,100 on top of your hitch. On a 14 on and 14 off rotation, you're working 26 weeks a year. So in total, you're making $96,200 a year. Entry level, no degree, no experience required. So at that rate, you'd make $1 million in 10.5 years. But nobody stays a floor hand for 8 years. You move up in the ranks. You move to motor hand, you're doing $130,000 a year. Derrick hand, you can make $150, and at driller, you can make $160 to $200 plus a year. So to answer the question, it would take 10.5 years in the most basic entry level position to make $1 million.
And now all of that.
Well, what the fuck? I just don't understand how people are happy with doing this. This is why I say I kind of envy people that just don't fucking think about life like that. Like, why the fuck do I want to live my life on a goddamn oil field where I have to be out there for 2 fucking weeks at a time? Yeah, I'm making good money, but I'm fucking exhausted. I'm good. That's just such a waste of a life to me.
That money sounds all fine and dandy, but as I always say, there are pros and there are cons. Everything isn't all good. Did you hear the amount of hours that he was referring to?
Thank you.
Over 80 hours a week.
Fuck you.
You're not going to have time to spend with your family. That's if you have time to meet a woman to make a family with to begin with. Not to mention the amount of strain and the amount of hard labor that you're going to be doing with your body over many years. This is why I always advocate for anybody that gets into the trades, make sure you prioritize establishing your own business such that you can outsource the labor to your workers. Because the last thing that you want to be is a man who's in his 40s who's breaking down due to decades of physical hard work.
Alright, if you guys want to see what I made in the oil field in the past 2 weeks, here we go. Before we start, I need to clear some shit up because I'll get hate comments if I don't. Number 1, the hours you see are not hours worked. I am not slaving away out here. I work a very easy job. Yesterday, I did some paperwork, checked some tanks. That was really my entire day. Second, I don't always get these hours. I worked an on-call shift. That is 1 full week. Most of my weeks are 40 to 60 hours, weekends off. This last week, 13 hours minimum. Again, I'm not out of my truck working, slinging a sledgehammer for 13 hours. That is not my job. Now that we have that out of the way, I do this to be transparent. I want to show you guys an honest, transparent view into the field. That way you know what's possible and you can debate whether or not this career may be for you. Next, I am not the highest paid on my team, not even fucking close. I am not even high paid for my position. I'm actually severely under market. I declined offers that would have given me $15 to $18 more an hour. Why would you do that, Cody? I don't know. I'm fucking stupid. I regret it, okay? I thought shit was going to change. It didn't. Let's get into the pay. Here are my hours. Like I said, I worked an on-call shift. These are not hours worked. These are what hours clocked. These are my normal days.
I don't care, bro. I don't care. The fact that I had a day off and then they fucking called me in, I would be so fucking pissed. I'd be livid. I'd literally just fucking quit. Fuck you. There's no way. There's no goddamn way. You see this fucking schedule. Sunday off, Monday 9, fucking Tuesday used fucking PTO, so he'd had to go in on fucking Tuesday as well. So he would have fucking worked 6 days this week. Yes, he said he doesn't fucking do anything all day. Still had to go in. You're still missing time with your family. Still time. You can't just relax. That is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
See them right here. If you take my rate at 80 hours, that is 40 hours per week, $3,200. It's like $1,600 a week, regular time. And if you take the total hours minus the 80 regular time, you find out I worked 64 hours of overtime over the last 2 weeks. Multiply that by our overtime rate and you'll find out I made $3,800. Add the regular time and the overtime together, we're sitting at $7,100. Then I subtract 31%. 24% tax rate, Social Security, Medicare, shit I'll never benefit from probably. Definitely don't benefit from taxes. 6% goes into my 401k, which my company gives me 12%. So I'm at 18% total with my input being 6%. And then I pay 1% in benefits. I will take home just under $5,000. Like I said, I am not high paid for my position. You have lots of people out here making $200,000+ a year. I do not. That was my goal.
It's just not worth it to me. It's just not worth it to me, especially after that heavy tax, bro. If I saw I made $8,000 fucking net, bro, and then my fucking gross is goddamn 5,000.
Last year.
I'm good.
Didn't happen. That was my goal this year. Probably won't happen. But it's very possible once you get some experience and you can get into those positions and you find companies that are willing to pay you that much. Like I said, this isn't like a bragging thing. I like getting on here and being very transparent in everything we do. If I can be transparent about the pay and give you an idea about how your life would look out here or how much potential there is, then that's what I want to do. I don't want to hide anything from you guys. There's no reason for it, to be honest with you. I think everybody should talk about pay, but that's my own personal opinion.
And I believe that this video was referring to a bi-weekly check. He said it was about $1,600 a week when he was going over the $3,200 number. So I'm assuming that that $5,000 figure is in reference to what he gets paid every 2 weeks. So this is the amount of money that is able to be made in the trades, and in particular on the oil fields. I think that this is something that needs to be out there. I think that financial transparency when it comes to your day-to-day jobs, when it comes to the average American, needs to be seen such that we understand if we're getting overpaid, underpaid, paid our right amount, and if we can help others get into positions where they're able to take care of their families more. I mean, making
I agree with that. I don't understand why people have such a problem with discussing money or asking what they're getting paid. Like I remember all the time my mom would tell me like don't ask someone how much they make, and I was just like, why? Who cares? I still don't get it till this day. People are still weird about it. I ask anyway because I don't care. I don't do it out of like disrespect. Like if they tell me, oh, I'm not comfortable sharing with them, I'm obviously not gonna press them about it. But I ask so I can know that I'm not getting fucked over.
$5,000 every 2 weeks is an amazing thing. It's something that will allow you to take care of your household, take care of them car notes, take care of any debt that's if you have any, because he didn't go to college. It's not like he's going to have an immense amount of outstanding student loan debt. And so this is beautiful.
It's payday, so let's budget my husband's $5,253 paycheck. We got paid a little bit more this week because this paycheck includes holiday pay from the week of Easter, and the budget is also going to look a little bit different because we're going to be traveling next week. My husband is actually almost done with this job, so we're going to be leaving New York. So first, as always, we have lot rent for here in New York, and we're only going to spend $432. Next, my husband spends $26 a day in tolls, so we're going to budget $104 for that. We're going to budget $50 for laundry. My husband's gym membership is due, and that's $42. Insurance is also due this week. That is going to be $335, and that is for both vehicles and our camper. I'm only going to budget $100 for groceries this week just because I don't want to have a bunch of stuff left in the fridge whenever we get to Florida. I'm planning on it taking at least 3 days to get from here in New York to back home in Florida, so I've kind of budgeted around that as far as diesel in the next category. So we're going to budget $800 for diesel. We're going to budget $180 for overnights, and this is just going to be us finding a place to park the camper for the night that has full hookups. And lastly, we're going to budget $200 for eating out. That is going to give us a total of $2,243 budgeted, which should leave us with $3,010. I'm going to move $2,000 into savings. And we're also going to pull $500 in cash out just to have in the truck with us while we're traveling. So that is going to leave me with $510 to find something to do with.
And for those that are unfamiliar for why I included her,
It is a crazy ass paycheck though. Fucking weekly, 5,000 weekly. What does he do? I'm curious to see what the fuck he does. Well, I mean that's great. Like some people can do it. I fucking cannot. I cannot be gone and like not see my wife or my son. I just can't do it. I'm just not that type of person. You know, some people call me a fucking bum for that. I don't know. I'd rather be around my family than out there fucking like I still make money for them. I still provide for the household, but instead of fucking them never seeing me. Because the last thing I want is my son to be estranged to me or fucking sit there wondering why his dad always got to leave. Like, I don't want that.
It seems that her man is indeed a welder. And so this is the paycheck that he receives.
Damn.
It is simply
Is he
amazing
underwater?
what people are able to do with their money when they have enough money to do things with. It's great to see people engaging in high-paying skills and high-paying trades and the amount of autonomy that it gives them. I mean, look at all of these expenses that they're able to take care of. Look at the traveling they're able to do. Look at the smile that was on her face when she was talking about, hey, I got somebody to play around with, talking as if she worked a doggone shift. Nonetheless, it's important to note that you ought to gain a skill that is worthy of being paid high, such that you can live a comfortable life and you don't have to worry about where you're going to rest your head and how you're going to put food in your belly.
Yo, if you're wondering how much do blue-collar workers get paid, go no further. This right here is a 1-week paycheck that I made as a professional welder. And I want you guys to understand something. I sat in prison for 6 years, came straight home, got into welding school, and made over $100K my first year. So these earnings are very possible for the ones who want to be reliable, for the ones who want to be very skilled at what they do, for the ones who actually put the work in and get all their certifications, TWIC cards, OSHA 10, Basic Plus, all of these things that are going to put you in position. All of this matters when it comes down to getting this type of money. Do you see what I was making? Double time. Overtime, I was making 106 an hour. Just in one day, I was making 1,400 in one day. This is very possible.
And this is another thing that we have to.
I mean, I'm happy for him. Like he turned around his life. I'm never gonna hate on someone for doing that. Just, I don't know. I appreciate my peace. I appreciate my my alone time. I appreciate being able to fucking rest, man. Just working 81 hours a week. Like, I'm just gonna say it again. It's just not fucking worth it to me in the slightest. Like, it does not seem fun. The money's great. Yeah, whoop-de-doo. But I think that's net, isn't it? Like, that's not his gross or whatever. Like, so he's probably taking home, what, a little under 4? Like, that's gonna get heavily taxed because it's overtime as well. So it's fucking, I don't know. Yeah, hey, I'm happy for him. He's got money, got his life together. It's just
speak on. When it comes to people who have gone through the justice system and in some cases the injustice system, when it comes to people who have been incarcerated, people who have unfortunately found themselves in a cell, blue collar work enables you to be reintroduced into society and still put yourself in a financial position where you are able to sustain yourself and maintain a healthy, long life. And so when it comes to you working as a welder, as a plumber, when it comes to you working on oil rigs, all of these kinds of crafts enable you to have skill sets that will provide for you even if you have a record. So it is very important that this message gets out to all of those who may have led a very uncanny life, a very unorthodox lifestyle up until a point. And for you to know that you can still make a way for yourself so long as you put your mind to it.
All right, now we're going to give Jack a call. I think he graduated like 3-4 months ago. We'll see what he's up to, see what kind of money he's making.
Hello.
Jack Boomsma.
Hold on, Devin.
What are you up to?
Just welding away.
Welding your life away?
I know, you know it.
When did you graduate, Jack?
March 10th.
March 10th. What are you up to?
Right now, I'm just waiting for a job to start up on Monday, and that's a 2-week gig over in Millbank, South Dakota.
Okay.
And that's TIG piping. I got about 20 joints a day, a 4-inch to do over there for about 2 weeks. Some cheese plant. Got rigged up, ready to rock.
Shoot, yeah. What kind of money are you making, Jack?
I'm anywhere from $4,500 a week to $6,000, just depending on how busy we are, what calls I get.
Hey, how much is that per hour?
95 an hour, and I get 120 a day for DM, and then the company I'm
Damn.
going out of, or they cover consumables and everything, so.
Oh, so you ain't even buying consumables?
Not really, like if I run out of argon or shit there, they just kind of cover it.
Wow.
And then if I need rod or anything, they got it there too, so it's kind of convenient.
Convenient, yeah, I'd say so. Holy. So you're hooked up, dude. How old are you? 18, 19?
I'm 19.
Yeah, so you're out there definitely making it happen in life, huh?
I'm working on it, trying to make something of myself.
Well, hey, I'll let you get back to work, but dang, man, keep crushing it.
Yep, all right, talk to you later, Kevin.
Yeah, we'll see ya. What more can you say?
And boy, oh boy, if you all could see these comments, 250K to 300K a year, 3 months.
Oh, fuck. Alright. I'm fucking calling. I'm fucking tired. Appreciate everyone that tuned into the stream. I'll be back on tomorrow night around the same time.